Right now at 5, President Trump casting doubt on whether his historic summit with North Korea's Kim Jong-un will take place as scheduled.
There are certain conditions that we want, and I think we'll get those conditions. And if we don't have the meeting.
The president hosting the leader of South Korea at the White House today in advance of that summit.
Now this afternoon, the president spent some time speaking to our Charles Benson in the Oval Office. Charles, you had a front row seat on this important day in the Trump presidency. What can you tell us?
Yeah, this was a 30-minute meeting inside the Oval Office with President Trump and about 9 other reporters from around the country, local TV reporters. It's known as an off-the-record meeting with the president, so what is said there remains in the meeting. But I can tell you we talked about a wide range of international, national, and even regional issues. The reason why today is because President Trump meeting with South Korea's president about this possibility of the summit meeting coming up 3 weeks from today. A lot of uncertainty, a lot of doubt about whether or not this will happen. And so I had a chance to talk with one of his National Security Council members about that and what might happen next. Listen in. What's at stake over the next 3 weeks? How do you read what's happening in North Korea and whether or not to go forward?
Well, our job is basically to prepare so that when the president makes his decision about what's going to go forward, that we're ready to do it. So we prepare as if we're 100% sure that this is going to happen, get him all prepped up, get everything we need to do in terms of our background done, and then we will wait on his decision.
So a lot of people waiting on the president's decision, saying today, the president, that he doesn't know for sure if it will happen. He wants it to happen. And so that's what's at stake at this hour as they prepare for what's going to happen over the next 3 weeks. Coming up on Live at 6, I had a chance to talk with members of the Wisconsin delegation. They weigh in on all of this activity happening here at the White House and what it might mean in terms of chances of a possible peace or denuclearization with North Korea. Steve and Carol?
Charles, does the president think that North Korea is truly serious about this summit? Did he say anything about that at all?
So he was, when he was talking to reporters, this was brought up, and he did indicate that he thinks at this point that North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, does want to have this meeting. Whether or not he actually wants to get to denuclearization and what that will look like in negotiations, that's the uncertainty here. And I think that's what he's trying to figure out over the next 3 weeks on whether or not this summit will take place on June 12th. For now, we're reporting live at the White House. Charles Benson, today's TMJ4.
Big question mark. Charles, thank you very much.